All right, we're starting off with a new video. We're gonna be installing the Tom's fender flares. One of the big things that we wanna do or wanna address is the fitment on these cars is not as good as it used to be on the FRS. A lot of people are running 9s and it's like a plus 45 or a plus 50 when we're used to 18 by 9.5 plus 38. And you know, most of us have had an FRS before, so there's one right there, you see it? Most of us have had FRSs and we've had multiple wheel setups for them. So there's no point in buying a whole nother set of wheels that have weaker specs and whatnot. They're not gonna look as concave running a 9. And we wanna fix that. So one of the things that Tom's did is they came out with an 8mm flare, which is gonna solve all our issues. It's gonna delete that little rear annoying piece that interferes with fitment. And we're gonna be able to reuse the wheels from the FRS onto the GR86 and have the same fitment all across the board. So that way tires can interchange between platforms whenever we want. So that's the plan. We're gonna go ahead and modify the Tom's flares and get them installed. So first thing we gotta do is, since we're gonna be going with really aggressive fitment and we're gonna have a little bit of a flare, I'm actually gonna go ahead and chop this section off. I'm gonna chop it right where the metal meets. If I chop any further up, there'll be too much of a gap. So this whole section up to like here, both the inner sheet metal and the outer sheet metal is actually touching still. So if we were to go ahead and just chop it there, you can essentially like TIG weld that area shut and it would be like immaculate under here with a little bit of paint. That way it doesn't look all ghetto, where like a lot of people where you used to have to like slice it up to kind of get it. Now it's gonna look gorgeous under here, even with the flares off. I just gotta do a really nice job doing this cut, so that way it comes out good. So let's start the cutting. All right, so we got the cut done. As you can see in here, the sheet metal is like right next to each other, so you can actually push it. So we're gonna go ahead and TIG weld it, just give it some nice little tacks and then put some seam sealer on here. And then that will be it for the rear. I did this side and then I also did the other side. So the rears are cut already. We don't have to worry about that. You can see, since we are at JDL, they're getting ready to put all their exhaust components. You can see that they have on their personal car. So now let's move on to the front. I'm deciding what cut we're going to be doing. Normally body line is usually the best place, even when you do like a 50mm wide body. So doing an 8mm wide body, even going up to here, I think it's going to probably be the best. The kit ends like right before this light, so I might just do like a slight little cut here to remove this little edge of it, come down here, and based off of what's inside here, I want to leave this. So we'll probably start the cut around here and just kind of do that. I think that's gonna look good, and that should give us enough clearance for what we need. So here we are. We got the cut done. You can see there. Got to cut the inside and smooth it out. Now we just have to mirror the same cut on this side. And the front flares are ready to go on. The rears, we still got a TIG weld, so we're gonna wait on that for a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the fronts. So one of the main things I have to do is this Tom's fender flare has a little inner lip, you can see there, which matches really nicely with the factory things. So like it covers up where the wheel fitment would normally be anyways. So that even though they add 8mm, it doesn't really add any spacing to it. So what we have to do is we have to go ahead and cut this little lip off so we can get the fitment as aggressive as possible. All right, I went ahead and mocked it up. I went ahead and peeled back all the double-sided tape and wrapped it around with some masking tape. I marked the area where the flare is going to go up to. That way when I go ahead and add the primer, KC primer, you kind of like lay that on top, and that ensures that double-sided tape is going to adhere perfectly to the paint. There we go. Primer is on. Now we can go ahead and put on both front flares. There we are. Tom's front fender flares installed on both sides. Now we just gotta finish the rears, but this is looking really good, and it lines up really well with the TRD kit. I even went ahead and used some of the OEM hardware to bolt that on. We haven't installed the rear flares yet because I wanted to see and make sure we had enough clearance. Right now the car is on a curb, so you can see how that tire should be up as high as possible. This one's a little bit floaty. We're clearing the front lip still, so that looks good. It's very, very close to the ground though. Look at that. And then we're even tucking some tire here in the front of this. That one's in the air. So let's go ahead and turn the wheel, see if it clears. Oh my god, that fitment is ridiculous. It's not touching, I swear. That is looking amazing. All right, so now that I know that the rears are clearing, we can go ahead and throw the flares back on, or on for the first time after we've test fitted them multiple times, but they'll be on there 100% now. So we have more than enough clearance. Even at articulation, the tire's nowhere near to where we cut, so I think it's gonna be perfect. So after we double-sided tape this, we went ahead, I used a little clip here. It's like a little factory clip that went in there, and then a bolt here that has like a clip that grabs onto the sheet metal behind it. And now the flares are on. So now we can go ahead and put the wheels on, lower the car back down, and check out the fitment. So we got the flares on with the TEs on. They fit really well, but the car has no exhaust. So Jesse, owner of JDL here, making a custom exhaust for it. This is going to be one of the first ones for this car specifically. So that's going to be the mid pipe, and then he'll bring the muffler right now, and that way we can drive it around a little bit and it won't be so loud. Flares looking good, so let's go ahead and install this into the car. Finished up. The flares, the wheels, the brakes. It's a little dusty.